Hi, this is the Can-Am Maverick X3, an electric car for kids. Its model number is DKCA001, and this model is made in China by the factory named Dake Toys. At the age, you can see from 37 to 95 months. They are showing here that not under 3 years, but I am sure it can be used starting with 1 year old. There are different models with different options, but all of them are made in the same factory. So if you find this car at different prices, this is because the options are different. And now I will show you what are the options for this car. Before showing any options, I want to tell you that this electric car is very big. Its total length is 145 centimeters. From this wheel to this wheel, here are 85 centimeters, and its height is 80 centimeters. So if you assemble this toy in a room, you will have small chances to take the car out, because it will not fit into the door. So if you really want to assemble this car inside, do not put this part, because it will be almost impossible to take them out. So assemble the bottom part of the car, move the car out, and then put this part. About the size, I will show you also. The weight is 36 kilograms, so it's not a small car. So just be very careful before you buy, because my advice is if you are living at a house and you have some garden, a garage, you have where to put this car. But if you will not have the right place where to drive this car, you will want to go outdoor, and this car being very big, it will be small chances to fit it in your car. Now about the options. The car I expect to be sold with almost no option plus, with $480. I think this is the basic price. And this means 12-volt battery, one battery, 10 amps, and 4 motors, 35 watts each motor. The second option is 12 volts, 14 amps hour, 4 motors, 35 watts. And this will add more $9 if you want to have this configuration. And I observed in Europe this configuration is sold. In USA is sold more these two configurations. But until there, you will need to pay more, about $26, to obtain one battery, 24 volts, with 2 motors, each motor with 240 watts. Or you can have 2 motors, 2 batteries with 2 motors, 240 watts. Or you can have one battery, 24 volts, with 4 motors, but these motors are only 200 watts, when our 2 motors are 240 watts. For this option, you will pay more, $42. For this option, you will pay more, $26. for this option you will pay $68, and for the most advanced option you will pay more $84 compared to basic price. And this means 2 batteries, 24 volts with 4 motors at 200 watts. Also, the RPM, the rotations are, for these 4 motors are 12,000 RPM. For these motors are 12,000 RPM, so these motors have the same rotations, but the 240 watts have 22,000 RPM rotation. This version, as I told you, is I saw it sold most in USA, and this version in Europe. Another options which will add after this price will be the black leather seat, about $21. Normally the car come with plastic seats, which are not very nice, but the black leather seats are very, very nice, are $21. Also you will receive for $18 EVA wheels, EVA foam wheels, which are very good. I don't think any seller is selling the car with plastic wheels, but who knows, maybe you will find this car with plastic wheels, and my advice is to not buy it. If it doesn't have heavy wheels, do not buy, no matter the motors, the leather seat, but it must have EVA wheels from rubber. Here we have some sports sound for $10. I don't know who is buying the sports sound. Also for $54 you can buy the MP4 player, a media player, but this media player is including also the sports sound. So if you pay $54 for it, you cannot pay $10 for this. $23 is some spray painting. I don't know what is this. And the last option, which is important, is for $8 you can have the 3-point safety belts. I saw this option in USA. In Europe I see only the option with 2 points, which is an unhappy options. I don't like that options. I will modify my set belt to add more points to the safety belt. I don't like because my car came only with 2 points, but this is only available in Europe. By the way, this is the one seller in Europe. I bought from them this car. Also, there are some other options which I don't know really if they are paid by Americans or by Europeans importers. One option is the ASTM F963, which is more 3% adding to the total cost. And for Europe, some ROHS, which is 5% more added to the cost if the importer will want to add also these options. As you can see at the bottom, this is the licensed car, PRP, Can-Am, and Rotax and Maverick are here described. As you can see, the most important things are the motors. I consider a 12 volt with 4 motors and 24 volts with 4 motors to be the best options. Of course, look at the price difference, $84 more for this option and only $9 more for these options. But who knows, in the future maybe each owner will want to upgrade these motors. By the way, these motors are 550C motor, 550C, and these motors 1, 2, 3, 4, these motors are 555C motors. I expect these motors to can be upgraded with 570 motors to have more power, but I didn't tested this car to see if it's got good enough for a small boy of 2 years. I will finish this presentation telling you again that be careful what to buy, because this car is very big. Bye bye and good luck.